Hey guys, it's Josh. I hope you're having a good day. So earlier today, FSD Beta 10.4 release notes were posted to Twitter by @DirtyTesla. And what we see is 2 bullet points around VRUs. So you've got improved VRU detection by adding data from next generation auto labeler. And it said that that's increased precision by 35% and recall by 20%, and improved VRU control relevance attributes by adding navigation route as input to object detection network, which improved accuracy by 1.1%. So what does this mean? What is a VRU, and what does any of that jargon mean? A VRU is a vulnerable road user, such as a pedestrian, a bicyclist, or a motorcyclist. So what they've done is they've improved the detection of those entities from the cameras that they're using to see and sense the world. For the second bullet point, they've improved VRU control relevance. And so what that means is once we've detected a VRU and we've decided where that VRU is, whether it be on the sidewalk, in the middle of the road, how relevant is that to our controls? If it's on the sidewalk, we might not care. If it's in the middle of the road, we might need to slow down. It might be very relevant, something like that. Okay, so what I have today, I've gone through my existing 10.3.1 FSD Beta videos, and I've picked out some examples of VRU detection and how we control around the VRUs. And so I'm trying to characterize the state of those two things in 10.3.1, and for future reference we can take a look back at this and see how good we were back then and how good we are on 10.4. So this first clip here shows an intersection with many VRUs, and you can see how good we are at detecting. So this clip, I start off manually driving, but you can see the system intends to drive around the pedestrian there, and it would have handled it well. I don't personally like testing these sorts of things, so I typically take over. Here you can see I'm back on the automated system, and it detects the pedestrians on the left. And there's another pedestrian far up on the right, and you can see they've already been detected and routed around. I decided to take over anyway, just out of an abundance of caution, but you can see that it seems like the system would have handled that perfectly fine. Here's another situation where you can see pedestrians on the left that are detected and visualized within the system. I tried to find clips where I thought the pedestrians were the most difficult to see. So in this situation, we have a pedestrian on the left, and they start walking into the street, but they're actually just walking to get the bus, and then they stop walking, and the system realizes that they've stopped and that we can continue ahead. So it's very good decision making and detecting there. In this situation, we have a pedestrian on the right, but the system realizes that they're not relevant to our controls and goes ahead and drives by. You can see there's a lot of pedestrians on the left-hand side there, and they're rendered reasonably well. In this situation, 2 pedestrians come out from behind a car on the right-hand side, and you can see the system stops pretty far back, gives them plenty of room, and takes our turn when it's safe to do so. In this situation, there's a couple pedestrians jaywalking far ahead, and you can see the system detects them, slows down appropriately for the distance, and lets them clear, and then speeds back up and continues along our way. So another very good example. In this situation, we're trying to turn right, and there's a pedestrian crossing the road in our way, and you can see we stop very suddenly, very far back. If you look at the visualization for where the stop line is, the car stopped very far back, even though it didn't need to. Just an abundance of caution there in that situation. Here we're trying to turn right, and you can see there's a pedestrian still in the crosswalk, and the car safely avoids them. And then just after that, this person's crossing in the crosswalk, and the car is kind enough to stop and let them go. I waved to pretend that I let them go, but it was actually the car doing that. And it goes about our business once it's safe to do so again. In this situation, there's another jaywalker, and you can see that the system slows down and tries to find a path around them. Handles it very safely. And in this situation, there's a pedestrian on the far crosswalk. System detects that person, waits patiently for them to clear. But then another pedestrian comes from the right, going right to left. And the system detects that they're going to cross the road and waits. And then enters the intersection when it's safe to do so, when the pedestrian's cleared. And finally, there's a person on a motorbike here, a VRU, right in the center of the lanes. And they're detected and rendered. The car did get a bit closer than I would have liked to the VRU, and you can see the truck in the right-hand lane staying further back. That's probably where I would have liked it to be, but still fine and safe. So that's all I've got for you. That's the state of VRU detection and control planning around VRUs in 10.3.1, and I'm excited to get 10.4 and see the changes in that software compared to this one. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.